before, but I'm not sure if I can.
All right, so I'm just going to introduce myself. Welcome you all. Thank you so much for being here today. Today is Thursday. Today is my Thursday and Friday. I am Coach Vivian, known as Coach V, and we're going to just go over the score machine. So I know Mr. need to reach out to the support team to for you to have the elite, and right now. Mr. James, we're going to walk you through. So this is how the Elite dashboard looks. And if let's go to CRM. Under CRM is where all of your clients will be. When you have unlimited, you're going to have unlimited usage and unlimited clients for the C. And then you'll have the credit repair, and then you also have the funding feature for the Elite. Okay. So go to CRM. CRM is like your client pipeline.
Okay.
Click on that. All right. And so what we're going to see, because you said that you already uploaded yourself, we should see your name. Do you see your name on there
Uh,
underneath the client?
yeah, my name is there.
Okay. So do you want to share that? Because it will
It's
have
okay.
like, it'll
It's
have your
okay.
credit score. Okay. So click on your name. Okay. It's right here. If you make it where it's seen, it's gonna show here, it's gonna show your credit score for all across all three crediting agencies. So we want to make sure that you do for what you do. So once you hear you see this fund stats, once you hear, it's gonna let you know if you're fundable or not fundable, right? So with your clients.
Mhm.
So for you, let's go under. So under profile is going to be your personal information. You have to make sure that all of that is complete. So all of your personal information is complete. You want to make sure all of your I'm gonna pull one up since we're talking. Hold on one second. Everything is pulling up. It's just for some reason my Zoom is having issues, but can't let the devil stop us today. So you want to make sure your personal information is complete. You want to make sure your residential information is complete. Your work information, you want to put your last four of your social. The Equifax thing is like if you had a data breach, right?
Mhm.
Platform information, you want to make sure that that is updated and that you have an email and you have a password there. And
Mhm.
then for the government, so here you're going to need these documents for when you get ready to do credit repair. So
Okay.
for government ID, you put your passport, your state ID, and your driver's license. So you can add that there. For Social Security card, you can put your Social Security number, W-2, or first page of the tax return. And then for your proof of address, these are the three documents: bank statement, utility bills, phone bills, for any recent address proof, and below. So let's go scroll back, list this other documents. So scroll back down.
Oh, list documents.
Yeah, so other documents will be like, just say if you had something for the data breach, right? So for data breach, you can put that. If you had a power attorney, letter affidavit, bankruptcy, any other documents that you want to attach with your dispute is where you would put here for the other documents. Okay.
Yeah, because I did had a data breach. That's the reason why I'm not fundable. Because I found out when I opened up the
Okay.
IQ, because my score was 720 across the board, and then it went down, and I didn't understand what happened, and
Well,
that's why I was waiting to find out. And then I found out the data breach. They never cleaned that up.
okay. So for
They
the
called
data
me up.
breach,
Yeah, they called
who?
me up. They called me up and told me this is you. And I said, "It's not me." And they put a letter and they would send me documents and all that stuff, and I submitted it back. And that's before I went to the VIP thing,
Right.
and I didn't understand why it was why it went down. I said, "Okay," and now I'm not fun. And I
So for
saw
your
it's
data breach,
hmm
who was your data breach with?
I think it was
So
Equifax.
it was with Equifax.
Hmm.
Okay, so for Equifax, welcome in everybody. Just joined. So for the Equifax data breach, so out of the three agencies, only Equifax has a way for you to check. And I'm getting ready to put this in the chat for you for
Okay.
that. Hold on to check. So all right. So this is how you check to see if you have a data breach for Equifax. So click on that while you're sharing the screen. Can you click on the link I just put in underneath the meetings?
Let's see. Equifax data bridge affected.
Right.
Is
Click
that
on that.
is
Yeah.
that a link? Okay, there's a link. Okay.
Click on that.
Okay. I did.
Okay. So here, so the Equifax data breach was between May, I believe, and July. I'm gonna go to the community. So this is what I don't understand is that it
Excuse
is
me.
it's working super fast. So if you scroll up, it's a link in the middle that you can click on. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna type in your last name and you're gonna type in your last 6 digit of your social security number. And then we can tell if you were impacted by this data breach.
Well, I lost the screen now. Wait a minute. Okay, get this straight. Where the screen go?
Scroll
Oh,
up. It's in the
Say again?
middle. Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. I can't find it. Get the screen back up.
It's there. You're at the right place. So just scroll up. We
I'm
see.
scrolling up. I see your screen is sharing, and I see that part, and I can't open it up to see the whole thing. Okay.
What do you mean when you say can't see the whole thing?
I can't double click. I can't see the page of my whole screen. The screen don't
Want
come.
some, want
It's
some onion and green pepper?
it's showing the Equifax.
Oh, here we go. I got it now.
So scroll up.
Wait a minute. Okay. Now it doesn't move. Uh, yeah, mine's not moving. My cursor's not letting me move that.
Can you right click on the page and then refresh?
Let's see.
Hi, Hamed. How are you? Welcome in. Do you have anything you'd like to share since you're here?
No, let me do anything.
It's not.
Nope, it's frozen.
Okay.
Can't scroll down. Oh, now, wait a minute, move now. It's moving now. Move now.
Okay, you're moving.
Okay, find out if your information was impacted. Deadline to file a claim has passed. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so click on that.
Mm-hmm.
So when it says that you can't file a claim, that means that you can't file a claim for money, pretty much. So that has passed.
Mm-hmm.
But you still can dispute the time. So anytime you say data breach, it's a specific time frame. So from May to late July 2027 is when the Equifax data breach happened.
From May what?
It was May, and I'll put it in the chat. May to July 27 is when that data breach. So if you had something during that time frame, so what you have to do, you go to Chat GPT and you type in data breach or
Yeah, it says I had a situation.
okay, so but I'm just letting you know that it's between May and July. So just say if you had something, and this is May to July 2017, and if you had something for or 18, that may not cut it, but you can still print this page, save it, like print and save it as a PDF, and then you can include that to your other documents. So if you save that now, we can add that underneath the other document. Okay.
You got sea salt? Yeah,
So open the file the claim, open it up.
Say it again.
Yeah, file a claim.
That's
So I
the
open it
front of a
up.
mountain, bro.
No, because you got other stuff that you're trying to
Yeah, man.
dispute. Like if you
We
could
got
file a
to
claim
result
there,
against
but
you.
you want to do it through the score machine, right?
You don't want it. I'm like, all right.
Well, but I'll do it later
I'll
then.
pick
Okay,
them
I'll
up.
go and do it later then. Okay.
Save that document there though.
Save that document there.
Yeah, save that to your laptop, this document. So right click it
A
to
copy.
print.
Okay.
You see
Oh,
print? Right click, and then this is print.
I click to print.
Right.
Okay, print it. Go ahead and print it, you saying?
Yeah, print. While you're there.
Okay.
Okay, so print as PDF. And then if you save it, and once we go back to the CRM, we can upload it there and you can have it there.
Right. Okay, cool.
So save it its name and then we'll go find it and add it and you'll have it there.
And then save it. And then save.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't save. Oh.
Put a name in the save feature. Do you see right there? Click there. And you can put 1, 2, 3. Okay. You got
I'll put that there. I'm gonna leave that. That's fine there, right? What I got there.
yeah, as long as it didn't have any like special characters, then it won't save. Let's see. Save it and see what happens.
It was tripping up. I guess because I had I put the HTTPS. Yeah, that's probably why not.
So just put data breach or something there, and just so that you know what it is.
Okay, I can put it in there.
You got it?
No, I gotta change the file name. I gotta change the file name, right? In order to do that.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Copy that file name and just put data there because you got to take all that out. It's not recognized the backslashes and stuff like that.
Right, that's what I was wondering because there's
Yeah.
some put data next to it. Would that
Yeah.
work?
Just back out, backspace all of that.
All the other stuff.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hi, Hamed. Welcome in. You have anything you would like to share, sir, since you're here tonight?
Oh, that was easy. Okay. I call it data then. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you got that?
Yeah.
So that's what the data breach is. So now go to your tab and go back to the score machine page.
All right, so get out of this here.
Yeah. And just go to the score machine. It should be on a tab. You see the tab?
Okay, this music will be in chat. Okay. Score machine page. Uh, I'm so sorry I can't get this to work.
No problem. Just type in, just click back on where we were in the chat. Just click back on the score machine and it'll bring you back.
Oh, the chat. Okay. Sit back
Yeah.
in the chat.
And how are you doing, Constance? Do you have any questions? We're going over questions right now and just trying to make sure everybody has the latest and greatest software. Everybody has the score machine Elite. If you do not have the Elite, that you reach out to the support desk and you let them know that that you believe you should be on Elite. And then to see if you have any issues with the software. Okay, so are you there? It had.
Yep, I'm back in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go back to CRM. So what we're doing now is that we go into the CRM because this is where your client pipeline. So this is where your credit report as well as your client's credit report. So click on CRM on the left panel over there.
Right.
Did you click on it?
Yeah, I did click on it, but it not let me. I guess my something's slow, not let me. I hit on the button, I get to a stream, I come back to the stream, but it
Mhm.
doesn't let me go do anything. So I can't get a.
So
If
you
I
would have to
okay, here we
probably,
go. I think what here we go. It wasn't back at it wasn't back at all that stuff.
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
All right,
I'm in CRM.
find your name again. So,
Okay,
um,
there you go.
yeah, find your name, click on your name. All right, scroll to the bottom, all the way to the bottom where you had the other documents.
Mhm.
Okay, all the way, and click there and add the data breach information there that you just saved.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, there it goes.
All right, do you have any of those other documents since we here for your personal information,
I got the letter. You mean the letter it gave me and all that
not
stuff?
for government ID? So do you have a government ID, passport, state ID card, driver
I
license?
can I could put that in. I could put that in later because I have to put it in. I have to use my desktop for that.
Okay, you're not on your desktop?
No, I'm
You're
on my
on your
laptop
laptop.
right now.
Okay, so now go to the work area. Go under the work area.
Right.
Okay. So underneath the work area, you want to go and find your name again.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here underneath the work area, you want to come all the way over to where you see credit repair. Do you see credit repair? It is the one, two, three,
Um,
4, 5, 6. It's the 6 items, credit repair right there.
right
Click
there.
go on that. All right, so Mr. Purnell, this is how our credit repair, are you there? Did you click on it?
It came up red. Does that mean anything? It
Yeah,
says
that's fine.
negative.
It should be. So scroll down a little bit to go to the negative items.
Oh, okay.
Scroll down just a little. All right, so here for the credit repair, it shows negative items. And so for your negative items, you'll see like personal, do you see personal information? And
Right.
then you'll see, so with the personal information, like I typically doing training, I don't click on the personal information, but what you can do for all the credit reporting agencies, right? You can click all, and this will dispute everything for you, anything that you want to dispute. But for your situations, we need to go through to see exactly what all your negative items are, and
Mhm.
um, which I can't see that right now. I'm trying to, as I was saying, I'm trying to get in, and this for some reason I can only just see the score machine at this time. But so with your negative items, and we probably can go to underwriting, and then it'll say what you're missing for the data points. But for this, so here you will see like personal information. So you would select all, or you would select individual, and then you'll see inquiries, right? So if you have any inquiries that's not attached to an open account, you will click on those. So you need to um, expand so we can see what's going on with you,
Is
to
that
be
I
able to
did? That
see
is, did I do that
your
already? Did I
inquiries.
open it up?
Yeah, it did. But scroll down a little bit for we can see. Just scroll. Yes. Okay. So you only have just the one inquiry?
Yeah.
One? Okay, one inquiry. You don't look too bad from what I'm seeing
Yes, I'm
here.
saying. Like,
So,
what's going on? Okay.
right. I need to just personally look at your stuff to see what's going on with it. That's the problem.
Mm.
Because your situation, when you were saying like to dispute, like it's so much when you're getting ready to dispute. Because the first thing that you need to do is you need to actually look at um, your personal information just to make sure that that's tidy up. And next, because this weekend, I mean, tomorrow my aunt passed, so
Sorry,
I'm
my
just trying to get
condolences. Yeah.
through.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm trying to get through this. And then next Friday, hopefully I can have like a, teach the mastermind and talk about like all the different phases and the thin profiles and stuff, because that's what everybody's kind of suffering with.
Okay.
And to give some type of solution for a thin profile. But for you, so let's keep on going through it. So what we would do is 5 steps. So the 5 steps would be, the first thing is the negative item, right? So you identify what negative items that you want to dispute. So let's just pick the inquiry, okay? So do you just have
Okay.
one? So let's pick the negative item, the inquiry with capital one. Let's click that.
Oh, okay.
All right. And then you have, that's a hard inquiry. All right. So then we're gonna go down to dispute configuration. So Mr. Pearl, with the credit repair, is one part is the negative items, and that's typically like your information. And if you have any negative, right, we'll say inquiry for him. Then you go down to dispute configuration. So it's 3 different types. You have the basics, which is, all 3 has different letter sizes. So you have the basic letter, the standard letter, and the enhanced. And so each has less pages, right? That's kind of what the difference is. Each dispute letter, you can have up to 5 accounts on one letter. Okay. So,
Okay.
and it just depends on how many accounts that you're disputing is how long your letter is going to be. So let's just say for you, we'll go to standard. The next step would be dispute rounds. So let's go to dispute rounds. Move over to the right.
Oh,
To the
okay.
right.
Stupid.
Go back
Okay,
up.
right.
To the right. Now scroll to the right. To your right. And you should see
Right here?
dispute rounds.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So there's 6 rounds, right? So,
Mhm.
and each rounds have a different step and a different kind of firmness of it, right? So, I know like some are going, they may go to round 2 or round 3, and the next thing you know, they want to get an attorney or they want to get somebody to help them. But really, typically, you go 6 rounds and you'll follow up with an attorney, right? But some maybe at 3 and then they get an attorney. But since it's time, you would do like the initial round. Click that one, round 1. Then we're gonna go down to the bottom, right? So scroll down some more, and then you see clients documents. So
Okay.
click on the arrow for clients documents. And so with the clients documents, what you can do, you can only add those documents that we talked about. So scroll up if I can see the fields for the client documents, what we talked about before. So yeah, so you can add the client documents here, or you can add them under the CRM. The only thing you can't add underneath the credit repair, you cannot add the other documents. So like just say if you was doing a bankruptcy or the data breach or anything other that you wanted to add, you can't do that. So just for training purposes, where it says client documents, add your click on that and add your data breach in all 3 fields where we can do a test run. So
All right,
upload
wait
a
a minute.
document. Yeah,
Right
click,
here. Upload
yeah,
document. Okay.
upload a document and then add that data breach there.
Oh, so uploaded. Okay.
All right, so then go to the next one and do the same thing. But remember, you're gonna have to, where it says delete, you're gonna have to upload something else, okay? So don't send that. You're gonna have to upload what it's asking. But we just want to go through it because I want to show you how to look at your letter.
All right. So let's go. All right. All right. What to do next? You say add another document. You go to proof of legal ID.
Right, so add the data there and add a data for all three of those fields.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Okay.
generate.
So yes, generate a dispute letter. It's missing your address. So add missing information. So remember your underneath your profile, your client profile, all of that personal information and all of that stuff needs to be complete. Because
Okay.
this information here, what we complete here, is what's going to go on your dispute letter. So you have to
Right.
make sure. So if you want to type in just, whatever, it's up to you what you're going to type for now. And however you type it is what's going to be on your letter. So if you want it to be title case, then meaning capitalize your first name and your first last name and anything else lowercase. But if you have it in all caps, how it's going to be on your letter. Okay. So it didn't change from what we have here.
All right. This is temporary. I can change it later, right?
Right. So you can change it later. All right. So save it. You got to go to the bottom and save. All right. Now you saved
You
it.
said save it where? You mean submit change? Well, you said
Yeah.
save it.
Yeah. Submit the
Okay.
what is saying at the bottom. Sorry. Submit changes. All right. So what you can do, you can either go back to the work area or you can go use the back arrow. And that should take you back to where you last were. You see the back arrow?
All right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so now go to the credit, go back to the credit repair. All right, you may have to do it again. Click your inquiry and then click your dispute type in your rounds, and then we can generate a dispute letter.
Oh, do I? Okay, go back to get the
Your negative item. So again, like I said, 5 steps, negative item, then your dispute configuration, like your dispute type. Got it. Then your round. You already have your documents, your client's documents, so you don't have to worry about that. So now do you see where you can select general dispute letter? Where you can
yeah.
select that? Yeah, select that.
Just doing it
And
now.
okay, good. So at the bottom, it's going to say that you have, right there. So once you see that at the bottom, what it says one generated one letter or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So once you do that, what you're going to do now is that you're going to you can scroll down. If you scroll down, you should see your letter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So what happens now is once you have a letter generated, is that you can ask it to you can look at it, you can open the PDF to look at it, and then you'll see the letter.
Okay.
So open it, you'll see the letter, you'll see open where it says open PDF. Click that.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You see at the top where you can expand it with the little, what is that? Almost like the box. Click on where it says open PDF. Go up one more. On the word, it says open.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, click on that. There you go. And that expands. If you scroll down, so remember how I was saying like how your name looks, so exactly how you have it with your name, and then you get to have your account, and then all the information. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Keep scrolling all the way. Drag it all the way down. So then you see this would be like your ID. It will be, all the documents. So you would see your pictures, and then you would see
Ah,
also the data breach stuff. So everything that we uploaded, those what the last pages are. Okay.
gotcha.
So right. So the next thing would be if you go up, and you can get out of that. You can just X out of that at the top
Mm,
where it open, and just go back to the next tab, the tab before that one. Okay. So now it
just
shows
new
you that
tab.
you
So
can,
new tab. Say new tab.
no, you're there where I need you to be. All right.
Okay,
So
okay.
here you can either do it says to print, to send to print. Do you see that?
Uh-oh.
What happened?
You're there?
I'm here.
Okay. Do you see sent to print?
It says I can save it to print. Yeah.
Okay. You can save it to print.
Can you save it right here?
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
Share options to set. Yeah, save right here. Save.
I'm doing I just generated the letter on my end to see what mine is saying. Because I know they made some changes, so I don't know. Because if you scroll up above, no, not that. Just keep going up just a little bit. Go up just a little bit. Right there.
And for printing.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. So you can here you can download the letter. It'll be a zip drive, or you can send to print. So click on send to print.
Okay.
All right. So if you send this to print, so this is your information, but just say if it was for your client, right? Because you can
Right.
do this for yourself because it's unlimited. It would be if this was your information, right? And then in the note, if this was for your client, you would say that you're the point of contact and you're submitting this on behalf of what your client name is, right?
Right.
And that's if you want to print where total post and print, they would print for you, okay? But if you download it yourself, you can do your own printing, right? All right,
Okay.
so let's go back. So what we want to do, because you've already so X out of that or cancel. And then you can go back because you can go to CRM because you want to go back to your name, to the CRM. You want to find your name, show you where you can find your letter that just was generated. So right here underneath your credit score, you see where it says profile and
Yeah.
documents.
Documents. Right.
You want to go to where it's generated letters.
Ah.
You see
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is where you will see your rounds. So let's just say you got out of that and you didn't download it. You can download it here. And then if you move over and just say, oh, I was gonna print it myself. I didn't have time to print it, but I want to send it to Total Post and Print, Betty and his team. You can send for printing that way. Okay.
Right.
Okay. All right, but it's that simple, like 5 steps, and it's only 5 steps is because you added your documents, right? But if when you go to credit repair, if not, it would just been 4 steps, okay? But for you,
Okay.
what you need to do is let's go to I guess we need to see. Let's go to work area for you to see, for we can see what's going on with your credit report. It's work area. Click on that.
Oh, we want to hit on what? A name?
Click your name. Yeah, click your name. I always click to find your client's name. Then we want to go to progress report. So go to progress report and scroll down just a little so we can see what your negative items are. So it's saying you have a total of 5 negative items, and Scroll down some more, just a little bit more to it says type of negative. Type up, go down just a little bit more. And underneath that, you should see type of negative items. You don't see. Keep on going. We're looking for type of negative items. Yours showing different than mine, I think, because right there. Okay. So you have 5 inquiries. You don't have any late payments. You don't have any collections. You don't have any public records. So let's go. Let's go to Credit World Map.
Credit World.
War at the top. Credit. Scroll up to Credit War Map.
Okay.
Let's scroll all the way down to step 3 and step 4. Okay, so step 3, start right there and let me see. All right, so this is the problem right here.
Okay.
This is why your score is kind of low.
The utilization.
The low utilization. So let me tell you what. So when you see how many accounts you got for utilization, how many accounts is that?
It said no, I got it's supposed to be 3 accounts. I only got 3 credit cards.
Okay, so if you see them three times, it's because it's
But 4 credit cards makes these too.
Okay, so let's see anything that's over 30%. Let's see how many accounts. So that's 1, 2. So do you have Navy Federal by any chance?
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying.
So
I was
who
gonna
do you?
analyze, get all that stuff. This is all Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citizen.
All right, so a solution is typically, so typically people go to Navy Federal, DCU, or something like that. They get a consolidation loan. Consolidation loan is typically up to 50K, but Navy Federal is based on relationships, right? So if you had a relationship with them, so let's just say if you like me, I've been with them for over 30 years, okay?
Okay.
So, but like if you had a relationship, so me starting out like with a pledge loan, an unsecured card or something like that, building a relationship, 6 later, then applying for a credit card. But that's after you had, the pledge loan, unsecured card and stuff like that after 60 days. So, Navy Federal, like I said, DCU, probably Penn Fed or something to get a consolidation loan. Or what you can do, because you want to get it down to 30%, when you click on, let's say, click on the 7%, click in that field.
I'm sorry, 7. You said 7.
Yeah, click on that.
Right here.
Click where it says 77%. Click in that field. You can click on it, on that one. Right click on it. It won't let you right click. So it's under the underwriting. Sorry about that. But if you see at the top where it says percentage, this is telling you when you go to the left, you see 30%, go to the top. So it says 30%, 25%. This is telling you how much you have to pay to get this down to 30. So you have to pay $4,648 to get it to 30%. For your other one, you have to pay 10,000. And so again, if you did a credit union, they do the utilization up to 50K. There's also like the SoFi, and there's the Light Screens, there's the Prosper, there's the Best Egg. Like they help also for utilization to, help you get the utilization down, because you don't have anything negative. Once you get this utilization down, and long as you have, we're going to go to underwriting, long as you have like a good, healthy credit mix, then, your score should be great. So let's go to underwriting. So I was just there trying to see like how many revolving counts you had. Because you remember we need 5 primaries. So I was trying to see how many revolving and was it two and stuff like that. So um
I'm in the right
accounts,
area?
open accounts is good, close accounts is good. Individual accounts, they are good. So for credit mix, you need installments, and you need to have revolving. In the paid in full community, if you type in credit mix, you'll see all the accounts that you need, and stuff like that. It's some posts on that. But let's go to underwriting. Let's see what's going on with that. So go to the underwriting tab
Where would that be at? Underwriting. Keep it
at,
scrolling.
at the top. It's the
Oh,
third tab. It's underwriting. So let's check you out there. Um, so go all the way up to the top when you get a moment. All right, so it's the third tab. Yep, right there.
yeah, I can't open it because this is in the back of the screen.
It won't double click for you.
No.
Hit refresh. Remember, right? It looked like it may do something now. Something just happened. There we go. All right. Is that the underwriting? You should see if you scroll down, do you qualify? You should see that. Let's see. Okay,
Okay.
there. All right, so this right here, the funding, this was hurting you. You need to be at least 700. You got to get the utilization down, and then you need to have at least 5 primary cards. So to get the primary cards, is what you have to do is that you have to have the cards that's in your name, or you can hop on like somebody else a card and be a joint member. So individual or joint will help you in this situation to help you to get 5 primary cards there. So
Oh, okay.
right. So it's you have the 2 and you have the 5K, you just don't have the total of 5 primary cards. And so you're in the paid in full community, right?
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
The school our school group is paid in full.
Oh yeah, I did. I think I did
Okay.
join it.
So yeah, so like I was saying, type in credit mix and it's gonna tell you what are primary cards to help you to get those because you already have the 2 years of state. You just need to have probably because I don't know, looking at it, like maybe 3 more or something like that to meet that. And so utilization to figure out, you know, once you went to the underwriting or the credit mix, it'll show you what cars are revolving, right? And then once you
Mhm.
go to that post that says credit mix, and then you can check off to see which of those cars you have for revolving. And
That's
then,
on.
but
That's on that. That's on that site you mentioned.
it's it's in the system here. So when you go to the
Oh, here. Okay.
when you go, so you need to go to underwriting or the credit war map, and you need to look at your accounts because the system breaks down what accounts you have, right? And so
Mhm.
so you need to say if you see it 3 times, it's because it's typically reporting to multiple credit bureaus. But you need to see revolving, how many revolving you have. You said you only had 2, so you need to get 3 more. And so the 3 more could be, let's see if it is least
So
working for them.
so it could have been BJ's. Right? They offered me want to open a BJ's account today. I didn't do it. Um.
So when you really want like anything you're doing, if they would do a soft pull, that'd be great. But you want it really to count like for you, with your utilization being so high, you may have to go to where you already have relationships at to see if they have other cards that you can get. So if you're with Chase and you with Bank of America, you can see if you can get another card or so with them, you know.
Well, I got Wells
But
Fargo. I got Wells Fargo card. That's what Wells Fargo here.
uh,
18 years, like they're 18 years relationship with them.
right,
Um,
they may be able to give you another card to see what card
they
they
might
have.
they might give me an increase. Gave me an increase before. I never haven't had an increase in 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, the increase is fine, but the increase, you want to make sure the increase is not going to give
Oh,
you an
right. You still need another
increase,
card.
but you
Right.
need other cards. You need
Right.
5 cards. So, do you
Now the
have like
question,
a,
I guess the other
if you
question
had
there,
like a, mhm.
I'm sorry. I have a
Now, if you had like
business.
a, I'm sorry, because I know
I
we
have
can
a
see each
I have
other.
a business. So if I did a business, get a business card, would that help?
No, it's not helping you. You need it on the personal side.
Okay.
But I mean, the only how a business, if the business is reporting, like some business like Discovery, Capital One, some of those do report on on your credit side, right? On your personal side or whatever. But if you
Mhm.
have any like family members or significant other, a partner, just anybody that you can add on the card, like even although, some banks frown on authorized AUs, like authorized users, like you can even get like two authorized users, or you can get an unsecured credit card, just something that's in your name. Especially again, like I was saying, if you're trying to get with the credit unions and stuff like that. Um, but you really want to be careful because you want to be careful for new accounts and you want the accounts to really matter when you have these new accounts. Because if you already have comparable credit, your card, you want to get something the same or higher, right? So if you
Yeah.
already have limits and stuff, but you have to be careful because you're dealing with that high utilization. So, if you could really take care of that, that may help you even get those other cards and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Anybody else have any questions? Do you, Mr. Purnell, have any questions?
I can stop sharing it.
Yeah, I don't see him. Let's see. What about you, Miss Constance? You have any questions?
I actually do. I wanted to ask that the breach, when I went in there, it said that I did have a breach, but I must have glazed over when you were helping him because I was like, once it says you have the breach, where do
Mm-hmm.
you go to pull that information up?
You said where to go to pull it. So,
Yeah.
like you don't. So you have to know the time frame. You're in the paid in full community, right?
I'm sorry, broke up. I'm in the Who community.
Our school community, the paid in full
Oh, yeah.
community.
Yes,
Okay. So if you type data, can you go in there and type data?
hold on a second. I'm on my mobile, so it might take me a minute.
I, oh no, no problem. I just wanted you to see that.
I, t- I tell you what I'll do is I will write it down.
Uh-huh.
I go into the school forum of paid in full and
Right.
I type in the word you said data.
Um Data. I'm country, so I said data.
Oh yeah. You know, tomato all day long. Okay. So
Okay.
type in the word. Okay.
Okay. And then once you do that, it'll give you the link to go back to the data breach. But you want to print off the page. So as I was saying, anything about a data breach, you want to know the time frame, right?
Okay.
So just about every year there's data breaches, So unfortunately, Equifax is the only one that has a web page or landing page dedicated to this. But you still can go to ChatGPT and you can type in, I would say data breaches from the last 10 years or whatever for the three major credit bureaus. But as I was sharing with anybody, if you have anything negative, um, and you want during that time, so this right here is for 2017. So let's just say you had something for 2016. You can say, data breaches for 2016 for Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and then you can see if they had anything during the time, that you dispute, right? Um, or you can say, data breaches for Fortune 500 because, Verizon, AT&T, Marriott, like, um, all these huge companies, they have data breaches. They don't always send out an email or letter. You may sometimes see it on the news, or you have to search for yourself and then, include that with anything that you're trying to dispute.
Okay, okay. And the data breach, let's say this is for 2017. If there was
Yes.
if there was some sort of credit restoration during that time, would it eliminate the debt that was pre-existing at that time, or?
So it may, but anytime there's a data breach, you're supposed to go to FTC to say that, this is not yours and all of that. Because when we're saying, like, if you want to do the debt, because that's how you handle the debt, because the credit reporting agency is not going to handle the debt for you. And so, and then you could probably go to the creditor and say, hey, this is not mine. I got a police report. I've even did the FTC, or something like that. That's
Okay,
that's how you get rid of um the debt.
okay, okay. No problem. So I wrote that down, and let me like reiterate this to you. So go into the school,
Yes,
go into go
yes.
into go into the school
Uh-huh.
and go into the score machine school,
Uh-huh.
type in data,
Uh-huh.
um, get the link to the data breaches, and that time frame, and then go to the FTC. What is the go to the FTC?
Right. Well, so you would go to, like, once you had you could add that as a you can add this file because unfortunately it's only Equifax, right? But you can share with Equifax and let them know, like, hey, there was a data breach with Equifax. I was impacted. This is not at all my charge. And then I would really, because you can call Equifax. You can say, well, hey, creditor, there was a data breach. This is not my charge, and see kind of what happens from there too.
Okay, okay, definitely not a problem.
Yeah.
Um,
And
that
then chat and add it to ChatGPT and ask them to give you the words too, right?
right.
Like, 'cause what I typically do, I'll have I'll look at YouTube or I'll look at ChatGPT and screenshot the screen and say, hey, this is the screen, this is my situation. What should I put here? Right.
Right.
Um, and to help fill it out and stuff like that and tell them it was a data breach and it's not yours and how to handle the situation.
Yeah, yeah, that chat GTP, I'm telling you, it seems to be,
Right. Get the job.
yeah, it's a gift that just keeps giving.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, okay. Well, did I answer your question with that?
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. And Coach V will be on, maybe Coach V or Batty tomorrow at 3 p.m. So make sure everybody join us then. And then I'll be back on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then, everything should be better for me to go over more in detail, like all the tabs like we typically do.
Well, my condolences to you and your family. And
Thank you. Thank you so
I'm
much.
pretty sure
Appreciate that.
your aunt's homecoming is definitely allowing her to have a hot girl summer up in heaven.
Absolutely. Because she
And
cut all her hair off before. She had long, beautiful hair. So she cut it all off. So she's definitely going to have that.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yes,
wonderful.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much, everybody. And we will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. for our mastermind. So please join us. And then again, like I said, I will be back on Tuesday. And look forward to seeing you all.
Where's the funeral gonna be at?
I'm from Georgia, so it's going to be in Valdosta, Georgia. I'm
Okay.
going home to
'Cause
Valdosta.
I thought my cousin died in Maryland. That's why I asked. Her
Um,
funeral was tomorrow too, so I'm making sure see what.
my condolences to you too. That's the Thursday before last, my cousin passed. Really, we had my grandmother and her sister's daughter. So you had two sisters' daughters that passed within a week. So
Wow.
I
yeah,
hear that. My
it's been,
condolences to your family. Okay.
yes, thank you so much.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
You
Bye.
too. Well.
Okay, bye bye.